Hi, welcome to your channel, Generous, Gracious and Gallant. I'm your host Mohar and I'm back today with another very inspirational story for all of you. The truly inspiring story I brought for you today is about Rani Sahib Kaur of Patiala, who was exceptionally beautiful, extraordinarily intelligent, brave and honest. She was a Sikh princess, elder sister of Raja Sahib Singh Sidhu of Patiala, who was recalled by her brother, the Maharaja of Patiala, in 1793 post her marriage to take on the responsibility of being the Prime Minister of Patiala. She defeated the Maratha armies and General Antta Rao in battle, and she also defeated George Thomas, an English adventurer and powerful ruler of Hisar and Hansi. Rani Sahib Kaur, whose statecrafts, bravery, intelligence, and wisdom made a difference to the Patiala state. I'll be sharing much more about her shortly on the video. But before that, let me give you a brief about the channel Generous, Gracious and Gallant. I started this channel in February 2020, and in a short span, we have got over 675 subscribers and 315 videos on the channel. These 315 videos are truly inspirational videos. My mission is to ensure that the present and coming generations live by the eternal human principles. These principles do not change over time and place. These are principles such as honesty, integrity, loyalty, respect for diversity, respect for womanhood. They do not change over time and place. I want to ensure that the present and coming generations live by the eternal human principles. How do I intend to fulfill this mission? By sharing with you on this very channel, your favorite channel, Generous, Gracious and Gallant, truly inspirational tales, true tales of people living by the eternal human principles. The way forward for mankind is to live by the eternal human principles. I request you, please do subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you get an update on every new video which I bring for you. I would also request you to please share these videos and encourage your friends and family to subscribe. This will give them a strong moral backing. I am also told that orphanages in Chennai are showing these videos and transforming the life of the orphans there, molding their character. Please subscribe to the channel. For all my 675 subscribers who have supported me during the journey of loading over 315 videos on the channel, my heartfelt gratitude, my friends. Now, for those of you who have not yet subscribed, I request once again, please subscribe to the channel. Coming back to the inspirational story of the day, Rani Sahib Kaur. She was born in 1771 to Raja Amar Singh and his wife Raj Kaur of Patiala. She was married at a very early age to Jaimal Singh of Kanhaiya clan. He stayed at Fatehgarh and was the master of Bari, Doab and Dinanagar. When the Maharaja of Patiala, Raja Sahib Singh Sidhu, experienced internal conflict, especially with his relatives as he was fairly young, he decided to recall his sister to Patiala uh, to give her the Prime Minister's post and ensure that his future as the Maharaja is taken care of. Rani Sahib Kaur came back to Patiala, was made the Prime Minister, but she had to return shortly to Fatehgarh to rescue her husband from Jaimal Singh, who was captured by Fateh Singh, an arch rival. She successfully rescued her husband and came back to Patiala. She was very beautiful, exceptionally intelligent, wise in the ways of the world, and knew statecraft in and out. One of the reasons that Patiala prospered and the Maharaja stayed on his throne, her brother stayed on the throne, was because, to a large extent, because of Rani Sahiba. The Marathas were expanding their territory. In 1794, under the command of Antta Rao and Lakshman Rao, the Marathas laid siege on Patiala and surrounding kingdoms. The Sikh forces were outnumbered, but Rani Sahiba's bravery made a difference, carried the day. Rani Sahiba led from the front in a chariot with a sword drawn, inspiring her Sikh warriors. At the end of the day, the Sikhs had lost 25% of their strength, the Marathas over 50% of their strength, thanks to Rani Sahiba's strategy and bravery. At nightfall, Rani decided to lead the attack on the Maratha forces. At midnight, Rani Sahib Kaur attacked the Maratha forces. The Maratha forces panicked and retreated against the onslaught of the Sikh warriors. She won the battle and saved Patiala. 1976, the Raja of Nahar sought the help of the Patiala kingdom to quell an internal revolt. Rani Sahib Kaur led the Sikh forces and proceeded to Nahar and quelled the rebellion. The Raja of Nahar, reinstalled at his throne, was very generous and gave valuable gifts to Rani Sahib Kaur and the kingdom of Patiala. 1799, an English adventurer who had grown very powerful, George Thomas, he had become the ruler of Hansi and Hisar, turned his attention to the northern side of his kingdom, which was the Sikh territories, and brought his forces to Jinn to conquer the Sikh territories. Rani Sahib Kaur led the Sikh army to face George Thomas and forced him to withdraw. During this battle, she recommended to her brother, the Raja of Patiala, to file a truce with George Thomas. But the Raja was being poisoned by his courtiers and by his own wife, and they had a political fallout. Rani, it is rumored, was tortured, imprisoned, and kept in prison for quite some time. Thereafter, seeing that the differences were not reconcilable, she left her brother, the Maharaja of Patiala, Raja Sahib Singh Sidhu, and went and set up residence in Bhairlan near Sunam, which was part of her Jagir, and left there for the balance of her life. She renamed that area as Ubhewal. She She died shortly at a very young age of in the prime of her life in 1801. Multiple historians who have researched her life said there was no doubt that the state of Patiala would not have survived but for her bravery, statecraft, and sacrifice of Rani Sahib Kaur. Rani Sahib Kaur, a woman leading from the front, whose bravery, courage, determination, statecraft, intelligence, and beauty is still an inspiration for generations of women. Friends, I am sure you are inspired by these truly inspirational and motivational tales which I share with you on your favorite channel, Generous, Gracious, and Gallant. Please do subscribe to the channel and also share these videos with your friends and family. Encourage them to subscribe to the channel and join our mission of ensuring that the present and coming generations live by the eternal human principles. I will be back very soon with another very inspirational story, motivational story on your favorite channel, Generous, Gracious, and Gallant. Till then, good luck, all the best.